Hey everyone, Game Hunter here, and we are in part quattro. That's Spanish word for four, maybe. Anyway, we're playing Diablo with the sorcerer, and of course, you know, had to come back here because I wasn't in town when I did my thing. So now we're off to find. Hey, we found the butcher. You might not know exactly just based on never having played the game before, of course, but this room marks the butcher, pretty much. And so we will need to kill everything around before, and I mean everything, before we approach him. So, oh, come on, scaly man. Don't be like that. Ooh, that's another boss, isn't it? Whoa, that's quite a boss. Oh, that explains the rather large group of enemies from earlier. So... okay, so you're... wait, you know what? Well, okay, you have no resistances, so if you're not immune, you are clearly taking the full damage to it. Is there a reason to carry ID scrolls? I guess not. It really just... ooh, the sky! Oh, that is... and it's fine. Wow! That is pretty darn good. That is pretty darn good. I am tempted, in fact. Where was that buckler? Well, see, I still kind of need the charged bolt, but you know what? This would make a good combo, I think. It's not a particularly fanciful weapon, but for starters, it's a weapon I could use just from the get-go. Although it wouldn't be good against undead. By the way, let's see if I can read the part 3 thing as I go quickly. Yeah. Jinx, Rodwell, Jenks. You can correct me on that if you want to. It doesn't really matter either way. But anyway, I think in part 3 I was kind of rambling a bit how there might be different weapon types in Diablo 1, and I really wanted to figure it out, so I took a look, and yes, as a matter of fact, the weapon types, or rather, there are some specific weapon types that do deal different amounts of damage depending on what type of enemy you're fighting. Swords deal 150% to what is considered an animal type. So, for instance, fiends, scavengers, those types. Whereas they deal 50% to the undead. Maces and clubs actually have the reverse. So they're dealing 150% to the undead and only 50% to animals. I mean, you can kind of rationalize that, and it does make, I mean, what the modifiers are, who knows, but it makes sense that a blunt weapon isn't going to be as good against a fleshy target, which kind of absorbs that sort of damage. Whereas a pierce, you know, a special sword piercing is going to really have an effect on it. And the other way around, undead are going to be bashed quite effectively by a blunt weapon, pretty much. So, although surprisingly, weapons like bows and staves don't have that. Although I would imagine the reason for that is because staves and bows would be mostly used by sorcerers and rogues, or at least were presumably used by those two respectively, and therefore they didn't really think too well and hard about what kind of attack damage they were going to be, causing. So just having it 100% against all of them was ideal in that case. And axes, I should probably just mention, axes are always two-handed in this game. I didn't actually realize that, but I mean, heck, if the small axe is two-handed, then surely all the other ones are. Did I level up? I think... no, I must have leveled up recently prior to. I don't think that only costs 4. Let's go ahead. I mean, if they want to get hit in the meantime, that's great. It's always annoying hitting a moving target with a spell. That's pretty much the sorcerer's tough spot. Although it's also for rogues, but, you know, rogues literally get infinite shots. So it's more worried about whether or not they are close to you than anything else. Oh, we got this falchion. You know, I heard falchion today. Light. Light's okay. As a matter of fact, sometimes you want more light radius and sometimes you want less light radius. In the case of sorcerers, you probably want less. If only because enemies do not know how to approach you unless they are in your light radius. So if you have a sufficiently dim light radius, they actually won't come after you until you hit them, I think. So you can always get the surprise on the opponents. And in the case of using spells like Fireball, well, that can have rather large ramifications, don't you know? Really? I missed with all of them. Not a single hit on those smackaroosies. Alright, it's probably enough. Dude. I'm trying to think, because, well, I mean, we can talk about the other differences while we're talking about differences in the categories of other various beings. Sorcerers get, recharge staves. I've talked about this before. Warriors get the ability to repair stuff, much in the same way that sorcerers recharge staves. Rogues get the ability to, I think, just open anything without the... Well, rogues get kind of like an infravision of... what do you call it? Of the various containers and stuff that have traps. Which includes doors in this case. Anything that can be trapped, a rogue will eventually see as trapped. And, oh, whoa, what am I doing? Sorry, guys. I hope that didn't mess it. Doesn't look like it's messed up. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, so anyway, I might even just, well, whatever. Anyway, we are back. We never left, but we're back all the same. And now I can kill some more stuff. Oh man, I just killed a dude way away. The fact that those things do persist for long periods of time, it's actually a problem, because there's only so many, I guess, spell sprites that can exist on the map at once. So in the case of things like chain lightning and whatnot, it's actually a bit of a problem when enemies aren't, or when your chain, well, when your chain lightning or your nova or your firewall hasn't immediately quit. So yes, that is something that happens, and that is something to potentially worry about. In fact, I was reading just about spells, and they said don't max chain lightning because one of the things that it improves is distance, homing distance from targets, which means that it'll be shooting all of that direction. And I guess that's kind of a problem, because if you're trying to hit too many things at once, you won't hit everything, since you can only hit as many as are allowed. But that's something to perhaps never even worry about, because I doubt we're going to be thinking about maxing chain lightning on a quick trip through normal. Alright, so let me just make sure. It looks like we uncovered all of that goodie, but I don't know about whether or not we've scanned for every single item. Supposedly, and I've just been reading it, supposedly Hellfire had a number of UI improvements that I didn't really know, because I hadn't really researched the game. I just saw, oh, there's a bunch of stuff, but all of it's kind of stuck in hidden text files and all that. So it's like, why bother? I'm only 11. I can't be bothered with such fancies. But one of the things is that you could hold down a button and it would actually, show all the items on the ground as, I don't know, highlighted or whatever. That was one of the things D2 kind of did that was really nice, big improvement in terms of UI for this game. Anyway, do we have anything to identify? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I am very afraid of what's about to go down here, because the Butcher is a very nasty opponent. And let's see if... Okay, I think this area signifies that we kind of have... is it called a portcullis? No, oh yeah. Whatever, we have a grate here. Portcullis. Man, what is that? It's a fancy medieval thing. But anyway, we have a way to see through. And if I'm not mistaken, the Butcher has absolutely no way, and I can't believe I just did that, are you going to come out at least? I kind of need you to at least, Come on, one more? What is this? Actual, authentic, roguelike AI? Barnacles. Is he really going to make this annoying? Probably. What would be the next area that we go from? No, you're still there. Well, that's just fantastic. Super fantastic. Come on, please. I don't want to be time, but anyway, when you're this... Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Up and at him. Up and at him. Come on, almost. You got it. You got it. Come on. You can see the light, right, guys? Okay. Oh, man, this is going to be a problem if you just keep doing that. This is like the Saber Demon when, sometimes you can make the Saber Demon unhostile, so to speak. Do I have anything that would, like, help? No, I don't even have phasing or anything. Okay, we'll just get magic. And, I have a lot of points. There's no point in putting vitality, though. I don't know. Whatever. Please. Okay, thank you. Now, let's just pray I can time this just ever so correctly. Oh, darn it, it's blocked. Please tell me that's at least... Okay, well, he's kind of out there, and I have no town portal, so I can't really do anything about this. This is perhaps the worst situation? Not the worst. Okay, but we can play a little ring around the rosy here. Ashes, ashes as soon as I have a good shot. Okay, please don't be blocked. I have a feeling this one's blocked too. But I should check. Okay, this one isn't blocked. So let's just try to get your attention. Your attentiones. By the way, this guy is terrifying. I mean, the townspeople were not kidding about this guy. I mean, look at this dude. This dude is a monster, a beast. Great. And he won't stop moving. Is he... Okay, there we go. I guess he is making a noise. It sounds so like, ugh. You know, I had a good thing going there too. And now I'm missing all over the place. You know what? Screw it. You know what? Fine. You know, I got this skill recharge staving. Poof. Now we're 33. We're just gonna keep using it until you die. Behold my spam! It is, how you say, delicious. Actually, half the time it doesn't seem like it's actually hurting. Oh man. I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna switch to the other combo soon enough, but wow. Surprise, guys! I didn't actually realize that the single-player dude was quite this durable. How many do I have left? One. Boof. Now, hold on. I want to just try something. Okay, yeah. Now it's got zip. Ha! I just wanted to see if that worked. What do you mean require? Oh, I don't even have 1, 2, 3. Whatever. Okay. So now we have that, and now we have +1 even after the fact. So that's great. So now I can wear these two things. Ah, man. Oh jeez! Hit recovery is blaming me for this. No, you don't. No, you don't. Do not stun lock me, you son of a gun. Oh god. He just stun locked me. Well, welly, well. That was... Huh. How about that? Wow. I guess you're really supposed to... Huh. Well, I just, you know, I'm gonna leave this part because this is a part, but I'm gonna speed that up. Just speed it up, you know, with stuff, and we're just gonna try again. And I will get back to you guys when we get to the butcher. Well, we're not gonna have the short sword, but I feel like that's so early in this run that it would just kind of be a waste of time to go and spend another 2-3 parts leveling myself again. So we're just gonna, yeah, we're gonna speed this up. So, well, no, I'm gonna cut back to when we get to the butcher again. So yeah. Anyway, back when I'm back with that. Interesting to note, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's the exact same. It's the exact same. So it looks like when an enemy stuff spawns on a level. This stuff's all completely locked in, so how about that? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, anyway, back when I'm back. Okay, well, I did clear out that place, but I did notice that this still has yet to be done, so let's go ahead and do this that has yet to be done. And in fact, I think I might actually go back up for a couple, and by a couple I mean a few, actual pieces of mana potions and whatnot. Because, yeah, that butcher... And that was that whole level. Whoopee, yay. So that butcher, man. Wow. To be fair, I think whenever I played single-player Sorcerer, I always just kind of, assuming he was around, I didn't fight him at this level. Because, yes, he is hard. I think the one thing I didn't really take into consideration is that monsters, I do believe, regenerate in this game. I don't know if it's constant or after a certain amount of combat or something. But they do, and I was kind of being perplexed and not attacking continuously, which could have been easily my downfall at that point.
Hello, my friend.
So, hold on. If I have ID scrolls, let's just use them. Alright, that's worth something. That's worth something. So, onward to Griswold. Of course, the sky. Yeah, the sky sword's worth a lot. I don't know if I want to just get rid of it like that, you know? I don't know. It depends a lot on what we see at Adria, so let's go ahead and check out if she's got maybe Fireball, because that would pretty much fix my plight.
I sense a soul.
Oh, what you got, Adria? Nope. Oh, you do have a Scroll of Phasing. And a Scroll of Stone Curse would be kind of good. The problem, of course, is that the Butcher still doesn't have any hit recovery things. I will get a Scroll of Town Portal, though, because I'm pretty sure I just need one. That's a good staff. That's quite a good staff. Not amazing, and certainly not worth 13,000. No, not at all. But yeah, I mean, Scroll of IDs worth 100. Cane IDs is worth 100, so it's like one or the other. What have you? There we go. All right. Bunch of potions of mana. I think until you become really powerful, at least in my opinion, until you become really powerful, you don't waste gold on full mana, you just get normal mana. Because most of the time it works out pretty good, and for sure three normals are worth a single full. With the exception of space, but
what ails you, my friend?
I mean, hopefully you'll eventually not need space. On the other hand, full healing potions, that might be something I want to get. Or scrolls, but I don't think I'm really high enough level for scrolls to be especially effective just yet. So I'll buy a couple. And we'll put those in my slots. I don't really plan on fighting him up close and stuff, but you never know. I mean, when he stun locks you like that, you're just dead. It's really awful. That's how some of the bosses can be, or just in general some enemies, which is why the sorcerer really has to take his distance. How much damage does this deal? 11 to 20. You'd think he would have died by then, but I guess I really need to find a better spot to attack him from, if that's possible. I'm going to go searching, I guess, a little bit for ideal areas, if there are any. So yeah, back when I'm back. Okay, well, I didn't find anything that's better than this spot over here. Oh, man. And this time it isn't blocked, so I made sure of that. Yes, indeed. I can just open and close it at will. And I guess let's move these out. Seriously? Oh, yeah, right. Because that's the way they like to stack in this game. Alright, where are you? Let's move these way out of the way. Did I sell that buckler? Or did I never pick up a buckler this time? Yeah, right, maybe the random normal monster drops are different. Where's that buckler that I had found? There it is. Okay, so I guess that's still there. Okay, so second time. Maybe do it better this time. Let's find out. I don't even know why I was doing that. Oh, okay. Okay. He stopped? Oh, not perfect stop, though. If I move here... Can't hit him. Right, okay. I also bumped my magic by 10 just because I'm going to stick it out for the long haul this time. Also, I have him on the corner, so it should be a lot easier because he's not going to go farther back and forth. So even if he's got fire resist, I hope he doesn't have a lot, but I am ready this time. So once again, I think I'm just, intentionally, I'm just going to speed this one up. So, you know, here's hoping. And okay,
Spirits of the dead are now avenged.
That's how easy it actually was if you got continuous fire on him. So, yeah, in other words, I died for like nothing because I'm just a silly neenerhead. And we get a unique cleaver, which actually isn't really that good. The main reason it isn't good is because it's got really low durability, so you can't use it that often. It's a very powerful weapon, and do I have a D scroll just to show it off? Not as such, but yeah, let me just go back to town so I can show it off, and obviously we can end the quest too. So back when I'm back. Okay, so we have found a Book of Town portal. Oh man, questions. Basically, do I get the Book of Town portal, or... And I probably sell the short sword, although, you know, if I can sell the cleaver, that would be great too, but, you know, for that much. But I don't think the unique items often sell for a whole lot, especially the quest-based ones. I don't know, we'll see. In any case, I'm almost positive I'm not going to be using this, especially because it's two-handed, and if I am going to switch to something besides a staff, I definitely,
Stay a while and listen.
definitely want to have something that's, you know, proper in defense.
Whoa, what can I do
Like,
for
if
you?
I am going to bother attack. Okay, that's pretty close. We should look at it, though, for real. We should look at it. Plus 10 to strength, unusual item damage, as you can see, and altered durability. So yes, it is good, but the durability makes it very difficult to kind of sustain its use. Usually what you want to get for that are a special kind of shrine. I forget which ones they're called, but there's a shrine that improves durability of everything while lowering the durability of one other thing. So, but you have to, like, for instance, if that is the only thing that it's being used, like, if that's the only thing in your equipment, that's the thing that gets lowered. So you can't cheat it like that. Anyway, I won't be using it. And it seems a little more important. Oh, man. I mean, what would I even sell at this
What
point?
ails you, my friend?
Okay, who was Crab? Oh, I guess the quest is over. Quest's over. Forgot about that. Quest's over. Because we just, you know, we avenged the dude who died.
My friend. Stay
So,
a while and listen.
Yeah, I'll glisten. Glisten your face. I don't really need the full healing potions anymore.
What ails you, my friend?
I can't buy from him. I wonder if I can sell the full healing to Adria. Never really tried, and obviously I can't sell it to him. Well, I'd like to keep the sword, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Unfortunately, these full healings don't sell for nearly as much as they did, or as what I bought them for. But, even though, you know, I wasted a lot of gold essentially on
I
that.
sense a soul in
Don't
certain
care.
answers.
Book of Town portal, ultra awesome. I don't actually need the scroll, but we might as well use it. Might as well keep it. I mean, that means I don't have to worry about mana coming back the next time. So let me just go ahead and reorder these. And let me go to, You know, this is probably a good place to stop, actually, for this part, just because. I'll get myself located to the 3rd floor, but anyway, this has been Game Hunter playing Diablo. I apologize for dying and not restarting, but like I said, we're so early in that it just seems kind of redundant to go and do all of that all over again. So, and, I mean, let's just say hubris of perceived experience on my part with regards to the Butcher. It's actually pretty easy when you get the proper strategy, which is what I did. Warrior actually has a tough time. Anyway, until next time, keep playing those roguelikes, everyone, and take care.